About 15,000 years ago, in the oldest known cemetery in the world, people buried their dead in sitting positions with beads and animal horns, deep in a cave in what is now Morocco. These people were also found with small, sophisticated stone arrowheads and points, and 20th century archaeologists assumed they were part of an advanced European culture that had migrated across the Mediterranean Sea to North Africa. But now, their ancient DNA, the oldest ever obtained from Africans, shows that these people had no European ancestry. Instead, they were related to both Middle Easterners and Sub-Saharan Africans, suggesting that more people were migrating in and out of North Africa than previously believed. According to geneticists, Berber Amazigh DNA originates primarily from ancient indigenous North African populations, specifically the Ibero-Maurusians, dating back over 20,000 years, with significant ancestral components from Neolithic Anatolian farmers, early Mediterranean settlers, and West African populations. They are distinct from Arab populations with limited admixture and show high genetic continuity. There are some key components to Berber DNA. There is the Ibero-Maurusian, which is approximately 30% of the Berber DNA in its entirety. These are the foundational indigenous ancestry linked to Taforalt fossils dating back to over 20,000 years ago. Then there are the Anatolian Neolithic farmers, which compose of approximately 40% who arrived around 5,000 years ago, representing a major population shift. Then the Eurasian and Mediterranean links, the paternal haplogroup EM81 and maternal U6 and M1 DNA groups, which suggest the prehistoric connections to the Levant, Europe, and a back migration to Africa. Then the sub-Saharan admixture, which varies by region, from approximately 7% in northern Morocco to higher percentages in southern regions, indicating long-term interaction. There is also the European influence, a minor early inputs, primarily from Neolithic migrations rather than later events like the Vandal Kingdom. The Berbers, or the Berber peoples, also known as Amazigh or Imazighen, are a diverse grouping of distinct ethnic groups indigenous to North Africa who predate the arrival of Arabs in the Maghreb. You might be wondering why I'm so interested in this. Well, a few short years ago, I actually did my DNA ancestry test, and the results were truly astonishing. So this is part of my DNA adventure, which are pages from a book which was published to detail my DNA specifically. And these are some really fascinating findings. The most astonishing one of all was this one. So as you can see, 61% of my ancestry derives from Tuareg Fezzan, dating back to Mali, but there are very, very close and heavy connections with the Moroccan region. So you can see here the distribution of the Amazigh DNA in general. According to my mother's maternal line and the research that has also been done on the Dutch side of my family, so I'm British Dutch, there is a distinct connection through Holland, France, Iberia and Morocco. Gran Canaria is also included in that area. So I have been on a really deep and fascinating journey, basically coming back to my roots, which is right here in Morocco, the Iberian Peninsula as well. And today I am at the Berber Museum, and it's just a phenomenal time. I've just purchased the Pierre Berger Berber Arts book, which is really fascinating. À demain. Merci. And it's just been lovely connecting with the Berber people here as well, at the gallery. And there is also the Berber alphabet, which comprises of 33 letters. And what's been particularly fascinating about today is the enormous jewellery. So there was a really special exhibition kind of under the stars inside of the gallery itself. Unfortunately no filming is allowed for anyone, including journalists, but it was a phenomenal experience. And here are some of the examples of that jewellery. Yes, so that is one of the gems from today. The other one, which I'll be telling you all about very soon, is this one, which is the book of culture, Afro-Berber, the tradition of Neolithic Saharian en Afrique du Nord et dans le pays du Sahel. And this one actually contains the Tuareg history as well. So this is just a really key find. It's basically an encyclopedia of the Afro-Berber culture. So I'm just so excited to be here, and this is the beginning of a very long journey, footsteps in Morocco, and there will be many journeys to come on this very deep journey of my true roots, my true ancestry, and connecting with all of the beautiful people along the way. It's just been truly unique. A very moving experience today. Just taking walks step by step on this journey to discovering who I really am and where my roots are and who my people are. Thank you for watching.